And welcome back once again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. So, well, in the last session I intended to do 2 videos. I did 1 video and intended to do a second, but never got round to it. So, the reason why I'm starting a brand new session today is because, well, we have had a patch released very recently. Patch 1.10, which gave 13 pages of bug fixes and little tweaks here and there. So the game has been massively updated. The main update, as far as I was concerned, which I thought was rather interesting, was the fact that if we go to gameplay, we can see that they have added a difficulty level for Gwent. Now, what that will equate to in relation to the difficulty we have been playing on so far, I do not know. However, we have a strong deck. We've been winning the games mostly comfortably. And we have seen the AI make some errors here and there. So I'm going to put it up to hard and see how that changes things. Will it make the computer play more logically? Will it make the computer draw a powerful deck more often, which would be, I think, an unfair advantage, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we'll put it onto hard, and we do have some Gwent games coming up very soon because we have that quest to play Gwent with our friends. There's been tweaks, as I say, there's been tweaks here and there. Most of them will make no difference in terms of what we will see. They'll just be so minor that I doubt I will notice them. So, as we finished off, we were just about to head back to King Radovid to tell him what we had learned about Philippa Eilhart. Now, I've been doing some thinking since I finished the last session.
Boring as fucking shite.
Sorry about that. For some reason, that really threw me. And yeah, I was doing some thinking, and would we really want to give up Philippa, all the details about Philippa that we have learned, to King Radovid here, who is persecuting mages, who has driven Triss Merigold out of Novigrad and potentially out of our lives, at least for the foreseeable future? Would we? Also considering the fact that we are now almost actively taking part in plotting his assassination, would we? I really don't think so. So I'm sincerely hoping,
That interacts for sure.
I'm taking a little bit of a risk, that we can actually speak to Radovid, but maybe tell a white lie about what we found out. Rather than giving up her location or giving up what we have found in terms of the crystal and stuff, maybe we could just tell him that we found nothing. Let's find out.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Aha! We can tell a white lie. Actually, it's not even a white lie, is it? It's a blatant lie to the face of a king. If he finds out about this, it would not bode well. However, I do not intend to give him the crystal. I do not intend to tell him about her plans. So, yeah, we're going to tell him that we think she's dead.
She definitely hid where your men said, but I arrived too late. Fortunately or not, can't really say. There'd been a fire in the hideout. Philip had died in the flames, most likely.
A fitting end for a witch. So, have you any proof?
Proof? maybe we could give the crystal as proof, but I mean, obviously, if he ever found out how to use the crystal, he would know that we were maybe telling a white lie. No, we have got no proof. Just the word of a witcher.
No, but you have my word.
Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell. Something slow.
No. Well, at least we completed the quest. Will it have any implications on the future? Time will tell, but I am kind of intrigued as to how the quest has been written off. Now, I know as part of this patch they have changed how some of the inventory work is sorted. And also you can see that some of the icons have changed as well. But I don't know if it's changed the quest sorting. And I don't think it actually has it. From earliest to latest. I can never grab this bar for some reason. No, it hasn't. Anyhow, so shoot, we found the crystal. The Witcher knew such a gem could, if properly probed, reveal priceless information about Philippa's doings. He thus was faced with a choice. Should he give the crystal to Radovid or take it to one of his sorceress allies? Out of a sense of duty, or perhaps a desire to receive at least part of the promised reward, Geralt returned to Radovid to tell him what he had found in Philippa's hideout. The king was clearly not pleased with the outcome of the investigation and dismissed the Witcher. And thus we had to go without compensation. Now, we still have, I think, the crystal, so if we do stumble across Yennefer, could we maybe get her to have a look at it? Trist's obviously gone, otherwise we might have been able to take it to her, but anyhow, we won't worry about that now. We have other things to worry about. More important issues. Depending on how you look at things. First of all, it's time for a change of hair and beard cut. We have been going around looking like bloody D'Artagnan of the Musketeers for long enough. Now the hairdresser is somewhere up this road, if I remember.
Long live Radovid!
Or maybe I have not remembered rightly at all. Hairdressers. Where is the barbers? I was close. Ish. Ah, here we are. Now, because we have chosen a styled beard, that is why we haven't been seeing any regrowth as time has progressed. But as I said, I think it's time for a change.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Make me look decent. See, when he looks like that, he doesn't look too bad. But I mean, yeah, we need to... First of all, we'll start with the beard. I think we're just going to go completely clean-shaven and just let the beard grow back over time again. It's going to look completely weird seeing Geralt with no facial hair. I mean, from the entirety of this game, apart from the prologue, he's had facial hair. So then a new haircut. Perhaps we shall go shaved except for a ponytail. I think this is the look that he had in the prologue. Clean shaven and this hairstyle, or something very similar. I think we'll go with it. It's completely different.
So long.
Let's see it properly. There we go. Yeah, completely and utterly different. And when we get some facial hair growth back, I think we might change our hairstyle again to something a little bit longer or whatever. But for now, we'll rock with this. Thank you, Barber. Marvellous. So that's the most important piece of business of today's session taken care of. So you can now turn the session off, because everything else after this will pale in comparison. Hey. So what we're going to do? My plan now. I want to get to Skellige sooner rather than later, but I do have to finish off some things around here in Velen and Novigrad. Now my plan is to finish off the Gwent, to finish off this plot, and also to speak to Dandelion. But in terms of these level 24 quests, such as this one, we are level 20 and quite a way, we're 4 levels off that. And I believe that if we go to Skellige, we can come back to Novigrad. At least I'm hoping we can. So I'm going to leave these for now. I won't do these, but I will do the ones that are greyed out at least, get them batted away. The high stakes Gwent, we shall wait until we come back from Skellige. There could be more cards over there for us. Plus it's level 26 anyway, as a recommended level. So they're the quests that we'll do from this list. And in terms of our Witcher contracts, again, we will do the Apiarian Phantom. But anything that's level 25 or 24, with us being level 20, I don't want to progress my level too much for the main quest, and therefore I shall leave these, and hopefully we can come back and flip between Velen and Skellige at will. So that's the plan. There is also a treasure hunt for cat gear, which we are primed really to take advantage of. So this will be the very last thing that we do before we go to Skellige. So a couple more secondary quests, one Witcher contract, hunt for the cat school gear, the basic gear to start with, and then that will be it. And rather annoyingly, we've just come from here. This is where Philippa had a hideout, so we could have actually got some cat gear from there. But anyway, never mind. We'll roll with it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to speak to Dandelion. We've kept him waiting for a fair while. He's had a chance to settle back into his establishment. Let's see what he wants to talk about.
It's hard to believe Nanka dabbled in witchcraft. Such a nice little
Okay, here we go. Tretago. Oh no, the gate of the no, it is. No, which gate is it? It's the gate of the Hierarch. That was close. Excuse me. I have a pass. Thank you very much.
What can I do?
And we're in. Why? Can't say I'm overly comfortable with the fact that witch hunters are drinking and enjoying themselves in this establishment. But I'm not in charge.
It's a material world.
Ah, do.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but
How are things, Doo-Doo?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Doo-Doo, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to skeleton raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
It's a rather sad state of affairs, really. Okay, Well, I'm not interested about these two questions, so we'll leave them.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
This life.
Dandelion!
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Ekamajigs. Okay, so obviously he's talking about the domestic that we walked in on when we were trying to get our doublet and things for the ball. We saw them arguing, him and Priscilla. Okay, so he wants some coin to do up this establishment.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Okay, what do we do here? I wouldn't suggest getting a loan from the bank. We have a fair amount of coin. Would he accept this? Would we want to lend him it? I mean, he is our friend as much as he's sometimes a bit of a pain, I suppose, in some respects. But what if we were to lend him the coin and have a stake in this particular establishment? Maybe reap some profits on a monthly basis? I don't know how it would work, but anyway, we'll see if he accepts. I don't think he will.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Apparently it rings a bell, this name.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Authority? I don't expect to go threatening people for this money, especially people that you've screwed over in the past.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Don't have time. What do you mean we don't have time? Why can't we accept?
Sorry, Dandelion. Maybe later.
You always say that. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Eh?
I'd give you a discount for her.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Oh. Okay, so we've got some things to tell him. I think we'll speak to him first about these, and then we'll see if we can accept this quest.
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wybie, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I plan to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
That is certainly something very interesting to know.
How'd you and Priscilla meet?
It was at the court of Duke Hereward, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the fight.
Who won?
Well, I don't remember.
I bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
I remember Molly with the laundry outside, passing on the message.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
This guy's just something else, isn't he? And the portrait that we've got? Should we hang it up in this establishment? Oh.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelfort I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Lovely.
What did you want from Sophronia? Slipped my mind.
Geralt, I want to transform this esteemed establishment into a first-class cabaret. And that takes funds. Enter Sophronia.
I remember now. Gotta help you convince her you're trustworthy.
Exactly. And to do that, we need a sword from Madame Irina Renard's prop collection. So, will you help?
Will I help? Finally, yes, we will help.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me.
Okay.
He never given me nothing but floppy, did
What on
he?
earth is going to happen? Oh, look at that!
Saying I'm no good giving. To give.
There is the portrait.
Heroic deeds,
We
but
can gather
madam,
it here.
What are you doing? Stop walking.
You choose.
Lovely.
What's he schemed up this time?
Arms for the poor.
Madame Irina. Didn't expect to see her again so soon.
What village are you from? Willows.
I know you.
It's into the area till you guys road from the steamer. What's he doing here? So, how do you go with this healer? I was nothing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops in.
Hello again, it's me,
Wonder, who scorned an ill-fire.
the esteemed actor slash Witcher.
And the Witcher.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find him.
Is she in this? Is she in here? Irene. There she is. Reading, getting some inspiration perhaps for her next big hit.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Anyhow, down to business.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Ooh. Feeling a bit threatened here? Did we not already have a blunt sword in our inventory? I'm sure we did, you know. Yeah, we did. Don't remember where I picked it up, but I remember picking it up. Strange. Anyhow, let's meet Dandelion near Sophronia's house after it is after dusk. So we can go now. Good timing. It's nice when things work out so smoothly.
Hey!
Saying that, let's hope that Dandelion's plan works out smoothly. If it works out anything like his last harebrained scheme, we could be in for a world of trouble. Where is he?
What's he doing here?
Master Dandelion! Wherefore art thou, Master Dandelion? It's after dusk.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
Lines?
What?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on.
Mask?
Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read from the card. No, just give me your purse, love.
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
What on earth? Yeah, we're going to ad-lib this.
More like the crimson asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
So, fight the Crimson Avenger. We should really lose, shouldn't we?
You're better than I thought.
Ah! Oh, too slow.
Dandelion! I mean,
He's level 1. I can't even hit him once. He might die. Come on. Oh, he hits hard. Hey, come on.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Meet him in the morning. Right, fine. Goodness me. I love some of the things this game makes you do. I really do indeed. Okay. It's not morning yet. We're a little bit of ways off. So we've got time to do something in the meantime. Whatever shall we do? Right. Yeah, meet him in the morning. Deadly plot. We could talk to the Redanian liaison. Meeting him in the dead of night might be a good time. Hopefully most of the prying eyes and ears will be in bed. This Witcher contract, how far away is it? It's oh, it's at the meadery, Honeyfill Meadworks. It's quite a ways away, so I'll refrain from that particular quest for now, and I'll see where this Redanian contact is. This Redanian liaison in the city. No. What do we do? Okay. Try a further change of plan then. I mean that's quite an important quest line, isn't it? Really. So we'll deal with that after we've dealt with Dandelion and his games and his bloody loans, and we'll deal with this Witcher contract, which might not be too long. I'm sure we can finish it before morning. The Apiarian Phantom. Let's go to the Honeyfill Meadworks and see what we can do to assist. Now, where's the nearest fast travel point? Good old Hierarch Square. Strange time for a Witcher to be calling. I expect the residents to be in bed, but, well, I suppose if they have troubles with phantoms, they should be grateful no matter what time we rock up.
Welcome to Honeyfill, traveller.
Nice place you got here. How may I help?
Holofernes Meyersdorf at your service. Meet my sons, Bernie, Franklin, and Hugo.
Any relation to Rico Meyersdorf?
Yes. My youngest son. Sadly, he fled the family business. Went to seek fortune in the big city. Why do you ask? Do you know him?
Well, yeah, we've met. But that's not why I'm here. Came about the notice you posted.
It's the Apiarian Phantom. It's ravaging my hives.
Rico, wasn't he the halfling that we said that we told a slight white lie to the guards about? He was selling things and he ran around near to what's his face? Glassware. The guy that always runs up, the guy that's always missing. Oh, he's really bugging me now.
As far as my reward's concerned.
He runs a meadery. He should be fairly rich. Let's go for 270.
As you wish. Fail to rid us of the Phantom and we'll go belly up anyway. I shall look upon your fee as an investment.
So it's a deal?
It is.
A true businessman. A true businessman indeed. I'm still thinking of that guy's name. Oh my god, I can't believe I've forgotten it.
You do realize this Apiarian Phantom? Well, there is no such thing. It's a monster, gotta be. A wraith, maybe. Any of your workers see anything?
I did.
I was cleaning a hive when I heard a farmhand cry out. Screamed as though he'd been stung by a whole swarm all at once. I ran to him, but he was dead.
Any stings on him?
None. He looked like he had frostbite. Blue lips, frost in his hair, and dead bees lay all around him.
Frostbite and dead bees.
Farmhand who died. What did you do with the body? Wouldn't mind a look.
Too late for that. We buried the poor fellow a few days back.
Reasonable, I suppose.
Where'd the Phantom appear? Can any of you show me?
I'll go. Come with me.
Thank you.
Follow me.
Where do you get the idea there was an Apiarian Phantom?
It's a beekeeping superstition. You mismanage the bees' offerings, the Phantom appears. He destroys the hives and kills the bees, so that no one can use these noble creatures for ignoble purpose.
Sicked your bees on the competition, eh?
No. Father recently signed a contract with the Redanians.
So the Phantom's from Nilfgaard.